Hey guys, welcome in. And this Haxorus is a very nasty mon. Like as soon as it came out, you can see a deck like this is just gonna run riot now. Like Dragon didn't already need the support, and now people this is definitely helping those who have invested big in the Mega Rays and the Dragon decks and is asking him to invest more. And I'm sure it will get counted as well with the following banners. Not this current banner, but yeah. So he goes there defensive with the Lucario. Now he sends out the Haxorus, and the opponent goes for the hurdle jump. And now what he does, he goes double chance the Haxorus, um, and just attacks the Rotom. And the opponent chose not to swap there because Zorak has no chance against it. And so he decided he would take his chance, and here he's going for the Hydro Kick. If he hits a Hydro Kick here, the opponent's in trouble. Hits a miss, spins again. He needs a Hydro Kick, or no, just wasted. And that is the pressure that Haxorus brings. He completely made a rush, completely opened up all the entry points, and now he can go defensive, and is just not worried at all about this opponent rushing. And here he goes for the Mega Gengar. Like, not a great option, I think personally, and especially when they just let them have thing. And here he's going for that I don't even know. Like he'd have to roll his purple and then get him to knock out to actually knock him out because his gold can't knock out nothing. So he realized and just went straight for the surround just to get rid of it. And maybe he's hoping to hit gold on purple, but this is the what it's gonna do to a rush deck. It's gonna make the rush deck not be able to hold down the entries, not be able to swap with Zorak and hope. But man, it's just gonna be nasty, nasty. And then with Mega Rays on the field, it's going to be an attack into blue mons as well. Crazy things, crazy. So Mega Ray gets the attack here, and now what we're going to see is the opponent. He wants to get up with Zorak and attack that, and now he just jumps back with his Mega Ray. And boom, here we go, Haxorus. This is what we're here for. This is the showcase of Haxorus. And this is him. Hits that cross counter. And a 192 MP without the Dragon Sphere. That thing is just too OP. And here Ray can freely attack into it. There's no bonus for the opponent. Man, just absolutely decimating rush deck, a Zorak deck with Haxorus. So he just moves up with speed. Either he's trying to get for the lucky golden purple, or him to spin purple into a miss, or he just wants to cycle. But it's putting the rush under that pressure that he can't just go hold entries. So he goes for the attack here and hits the Night Days. Ah, oh, now that thing is going to be all miss wheel. But he's got the Mega Ult, so he pulls the Mega Altaria. Super smart play here. Jumps over, ends his turn, but the opponent has a max revive. Goes in, super smart play, great option, good vision from Scully to do that. But still, he's not out of the woods. He's just trying to get that Zorak up and to attack everything. But Haxorus, man, Haxorus, it's his showcase. It's his time to shine. And look at this, man. He gets taken out. Rather unfortunate, but that will be happening with him being confused. And here the opponent, if the opponent hits cross counter now on his white, that could have been game over because the opponent had no gold blocks, nothing to get there. He would have had to attack with Lucario and win. But the opponent is not over. Like he's not over. He doesn't want to lose to a Russian now. Not after all he's done to defend against it. So out comes the little mini Zoro, and he goes Mega Ram. Now here I was a little bit shocked he didn't go for the fly attack. But this is very smart as well, just to move in, force the defense, make him attack. The only other thing he could have done was use his Mega Gengar. Did he have two? No, he didn't have two, so he couldn't do that anyway. So boom. But all that pressure just let off at the beginning, all because of Haxorus, and that is crazy. Like it's so nice to see Rush getting a bit of a nerf with Haxorus. So if you're sick of Rushes, definitely Haxorus is going to be a great mon to help deal with that. But like these kind of things are just going to be poison. Like now you can't have a Zoro, you can't have a Grass Knot, and a lot of Grass Knots have super weak attacks. And now a super high attack is demolishing another super low attack that is made for the super high attacks. And it's just, I get the Zorak, but countering all the others as well is just so much power in the dragon's hands. So I believe there's one more with the old Haxorus that I've had a little look at. So where is it? So there's another Rush as well. There we go. So Nozo versus Degenal. So let us see how instrumental this Haxorus is against the Rush. So we've seen the first one, how it let off all the pressure at the beginning. Will the second one do exactly the same? This is going to give us the best look at what it's going to be able to do for a Dragon deck versus Rush and all those crazy things going on. So he goes out with the Blaze, and the opponent chooses to long throw straight away with the Ray. Very good option, I must say. Ray is a great deterrent to Blaze. So here he's been able just to hold everything off, get all his mons out that he needs, and now the opponent's able to set up. I'm surprised he didn't go Dragon Sphere first before just jumping straight into the Mega Ray, because if he wanted the MP just for moving, I would have done Dragon Sphere. He didn't gain anything that turn, so I think I would have just been patient, and sad for the opponent to hit the gold, but he has expanded the gold on that Sableye, that big gold one at the 80. So here he goes for the shot, and the opponent is going to swap. So swaps out for the Zorak. There's Zorak, needs to hit that 100. The fly versus the miss, but extreme speed hits. So Zorak is gone, and that feels bad for all the Zorak users. So he just drops a Krillio out in front of him, and opponent moves down to the Altaria, which is a little bit unexpected. And here he jumps over Fly again with a Mega Ray. Good night, Mr. Mega Ray. So here he wants to just try and get like a lucky, hoping he rolls into the purple into the miss. None of that going around, but at least he gets the cycle, gets his Sableye back. So Now the opponent, he's got the double Mega Ray plate. He can easily just keep pumping it out. But smart idea attacking Blaze first, getting rid of that burn. Now he can pop the Mega Ray and just be done with all of that. I am surprised he moved up there and didn't go mega down to the corner unless he has a long throw. But here we go. Haxorus moving in after that Zoro. And Zoro's got to run away. You don't often see Zoro running away from Mons, especially Mons with high attack. And he hits that cross counter too. I hit those. I hit those. Um, for any of you guys who knows who I'm imitating, let me know in the comments below. And look at that. The confuse spin into guillotine. That thing is going to be super good. Super, super good. And here we go. He goes at it with the Krillia. He wants to hit that purple, gets it. So no matter what with that purple, he was going to win until the new banner comes out next month, beginning next month, next week, this time next week. And then his pre-evos come and you're going to get him full evo out. So he got the Glade out. He swaps for the Blaze, which I found interesting. Because Blaze is weak against the Ray. So if Ray hits gold here, good night Blaze. But Blaze, the most consistent gold attacker in the game, does what it needed to do. And Blaze will actually be an okay matchup. Oh, it's late, sorry guys. And hits that gold again, the consistent gold attacker. But if he was hitting purple, even burning him, that would have been nice. But the opponent's just going to go up and start throwing things at it. And here he puts the Glade in front, and the attack goes down. And personally, he was lucky to get that the bar. Well, he wasn't lucky. He's got it set up to do that. But if Glade had hit teleport, that was going to get surrounded. That was going to be into his PC captive. Would have been nice to see. So here he comes up with the Sableye, goes in for the attack again, but his gold is so big and he's decreased his purple Will-O-Wisp. This is why I left my Sableye as is. And now he's threatening again. He's gonna go in with that Blaze. He needs to hit that purple. If he doesn't hit that purple, he's gonna be in trouble. White. And he's already hit gold a couple of times. So he's hoping for purple, but white again. That thing, just the super high attack, can't get over Blow. I remember when Blazes was super high, and here he comes down, no fear, attacking into the Zoro. That is crazy. Like, just absolute madness. 2 MP, super high, super great effect abilities, super great wheel. Like, just nasty stuff going on. So he goes for the long throw, wants to get laid out. Mega Ampharos though, this is a super good play, and the reason why it was such a good play is because he turns in Fairy. If he gets a knocks out, which he was very lucky, I must say, well, he had about a third chance of the opponent hitting a miss with the 100. But that is blocking Coco, so Coco cannot take that goal because he's a fairy type. That's why it was a very smart play. And here, Glade, Mega Glade has to win. So, that dodge. But Final Song would have been bad for him. All those other things would have been bad for him. Goes in for this surround. The Haxorus being able to deal with Zoro's, and the opponent goes for the jet kick here. Jet kick on the miss or the gold purple, and hits the white again. Haxorus show, man. The Haxorus show. The super high damage, 2 MP, brilliant effect, brilliant wheel. What is happening? What is happening? But hopefully you guys like that showcase on what it's going to be doing. It's going to be nasty on all those kind of decks. And now Wobbuffet, the sad news, Wobbuffet has no hope in the meta anymore. No hope. Poor Wobbuffet. Love to hear you guys' thoughts. What do you guys think? Are you guys getting one? Have you got one already? What are your thoughts on it and its ability? Love to hear from you guys, and we'll see you all soon in the comments.